This global hunger index for 2024 was declared at 105. Last 7-8 years, it is in the variation of 100 to 110. That means people in India are going to sleep hungry. But on the other side, our food waste or what food is being thrown out has increased from 65 million tons to close to 78 million tons in the 2024. These are statistics and figures which you can see online. So basically, if there is food being thrown out and there are people going hungry, that means there is something not working properly. So there has to be an alternative to stop this food from being going to the waste or to the garbage or to wherever it's going. So the only alternative we have in mind, which we have been doing last 7 years, is food banks. Now there are various channels where the food comes from. The one channel what we have targeted this year is factories. Basically, factories are cooking fresh food, rice, simple plain fresh food which is nutritious and it's hot. And in Goa, approximately 3,000 kilos of fresh factory food daily is taken and disposed of by the canteen contractor either in the garbage or some place. So after doing a study for the last 2 years, we came up with a conclusion that if we tap into this factory food on a daily basis, people can eat food. So last 6 months, we, with the help of factory and boilers this department, that is Sanjit Rodriguez sir and Mr. Pangam, the chief inspector of factory and boilers, we approached 9 factories in Verna, that is Comscope, IFB, Cipla, Siemens, Teva, Lupin, Marksons, Microlabs and Sanofi. And we have been collecting daily hot cooked fresh food from their afternoon meals. So average we get about 300 to 400 kilos in a day from these 9 factories. Now basically this food is going to people in Vasco city who come with their metal containers and take food. We are not doing any plastic. So we have saved plastic. We also collect food in food grade plastic containers. So no plastic again. Now if this food, the canteen contractor had taken it back, we would throw it out in plastic. So basically we have reduced plastic and we have reduced wet waste. Now everybody says garbage, garbage, garbage. This is one avenue where the government should seriously consider. I say government, it is the Goa government under the leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister should generally consider this proposal, which is not costing the government anything. They need to promote or they need to get these 100 odd factories in Goa, which have more than 500 employees, to subscribe or to join the food bank in giving us their food, because we are already taking food from these 9-10 big companies in Verna Industrial Estate and it's moving very systematically. If this model the Goa government promotes systematically, we may not be able to reduce 70 million tons. 70 million tons is 7 plus 10 zeros. That is what India is throwing out. Now, there will be dispute whether the hunger index is right or wrong. Let us say there is a dispute. On the other side, our central government is claiming or is giving 80 crore people dry ration free every month. So that means they are giving the poor people dry ration. Now, when there is excess food and when it's going waste, some authority starting from Goa needs to get up, that is the Honorable Chief Minister and the Minister for Solid Waste Management, because ultimately our plants are not run free. There is a manpower, there is a garbage collection, transportation, churning the plants. Now if that money can be saved, you are killing 3-4 birds in one stroke. There will be a doubt of food poisoning by the companies. So we have a stamp paper agreement which we absorb the problems if any problems will arise. Now basically most of these factories, I'm not criticizing any of them, but I'm upset with their style of thinking. These factories pay their, when you have biomedical waste, they pay them to take it. When they have chemical waste, they pay them to take it. When they have hazard waste, they pay them to take it. But when they have their food, they tell the canteen worker to take it and he just takes it and throws it out. Now, when I visit different factories, I see a lot of visions, lot of dreams, lot of views they put in their office. But that is in their factory. But their garbage from here is going somewhere else and disturbing the environment. Now, we cannot save the environment as an individual or as a small organization. But if people who are HODs, owners of companies, CEOs, if they can get this message that your waste, I said three waste, biomedical, hazard and chemical waste in your factories, you pay somebody to take it. But in the food, you are taking it and throwing it out, which is a criminal waste. And this food is all paid for by the companies for their employees. So why waste the food? If we have to bring our hunger index down, food banks across India is one of the alternatives which can attempt to cut the food waste. So it's our appeal. We will be giving a representation to the Honorable Chief Minister either today or tomorrow to look into the matter. We feel that two departments, that is factory and boilers and labor department, can be roped in to get this project moving. Factory and boilers, why? Because most of the factories have to report to factory and boilers. Labor department, why? Because these canteen contractors, these are all big canteen contractors, they come under labor. Now, if these two agencies, uh, under the direction of the Honorable Chief Minister, are able to fix a plan, we as a food bank, as a registered food bank in Goa, are ready to feed people, ready to take the food on a daily basis, and ready to bring the wet waste in Goa, which is always increasing, little down to what we can manage. So we would like the state government to take note of our small representation through various media channels which have gathered here, and let us see how this concept reaches the government. It's not that the government is not aware that we are doing this. The government is aware, but there's always, a slip between the cup and the lip. Thank you so much.